That was amazing. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It literally spurts him with blood and instantly gags. What is up, my party people, and welcome back to our House of the Dragon reaction and mini review series. This time around, we will be covering the 8th and final episode of Season 3, which is the Treasons at Tumbleton. With no further ado, let's jump right into Episode 8. Alright, that's all new. I love seeing what updates every time. I know I say that every time, but that was freaking cool. It was Aegon with Sunfire behind him. Alright, and here we are. Episode 8, The Treasons at Tumbleton.
Aegon! Sunfire is alive! Out.
I mean, was this really a surprise to you? You kinda didn't know anyways if he was dead or not, so...
It's every challenge!
At least Damon's, like, kinda keeping her, like, level and like, no, this is your test. Like, no mistake. Like, things aren't just meant to be easy. This is your test.
Your Grace, have plans been laid for the sea snake's rescue?
Alright, well... Rhaenyra, you intend to kill everyone. You better start formulating a very serious plan, then.
It was your fault
What?
that Lord Corlys was out there to beat it.
Yeah, don't. Careful with your words. Careful with your words. You're lucky all you got was a stern talking to and not more than that. Don't mess with Rhaenyra right now. She's not in a good way.
A named successor.
Unfortunately, you're not legitimized, though, so that really doesn't mean that much, Alan.
Defend those who cannot defend themselves.
Alright, Darren is officially being knighted.
Queen of Bastards
Oh
armies.
boy. Oh, things are about to get crazy.
Daemon fucking Targaryen. And his dragon.
Yeah, Sir Ulf really is not a big fan of Daemon, is he?
Oh, the wife!
Yeah, so I feel like this is going to be the last episode that we see Ulf. I feel like he's done this episode.
Servants of your own.
Why is she sending her away? Oh, now she's starting to see all the things from her dreams. Alright, so she's cursed to be immortal and just serve whoever's in charge of the castle, basically. That kind of sucks.
You will force my hand.
Helena is just, she's getting more and more of a voice and speaking up for herself more and more, and I love it. Oof. I mean, you probably should have eaten, but now that's rough. Just forcing the food down like that.
A glorious ascent for a bastard.
Oh, now we've got brothers at each other's throat. That's fantastic. Damn. Rhaenyra looking intense with that eye makeup.
Ulf hasn't reported, and he's not with his dragon.
Yeah, it's because he's kind of busy at the tavern right now. Yeah. I'm gonna say Miss Arya is gonna scramble into the chaos and hide in the city now.
If it weren't for Cole.
Be careful with those dragons here at Tumbleton.
I know we will not survive the day if you attack.
You know, I'm glad that at least Gwaine Hightower has some sense in his head, but if this gets back to Ormond's gonna kill him.
Or a mountain of dead high towers.
do you think?
I mean, I think he wants both. I think he wants victory and a mountain of dead high towers.
Hightower may return to alert his cousin to our imminent coming.
Damon, your hubris is showing. Well, I mean, that was a good old slap.
I'm alive! Imbecile.
I'm really surprised all he does is come up to him, slap him, and call him imbecile. He didn't, like, immediately draw his sword. Shit, is Aemond about to die here?
Maybe then I'll forgive you.
Damn. Aegon is, like, a badass again all of a sudden. That was a super happy reunion.
Gates open, then die.
I love this guy. I love his spirit. No, you're not to die until you open the gate. Got it.
There could be no clearer sign of whom the gods have chosen to rule, Princess.
Oh, be careful with your words. Oh my god. We're about to have a battle in the freaking Sept, too.
A place of refuge!
No, Rhaenyra, you're screwed. You just declared war against the gods, basically. It's a lot of really unhappy looking commoners.
Long before even Viserys was born.
Okay, I don't think that you're gonna inspire these people very much talking about prophecy. They don't like you very much right now, Rhaenyra.
Beneath one banner of black and red.
Boy, Daemon's all geared up for war. Here we go. Alright, Rhaenyra, your ego is like up here, and you gotta drop it to like here. Oh, this is gonna be an insane battle. Oh, here we go. God, that is so freaking messed up that he's just got children on the front line.
You boys touching cunts!
Well, you asked for it. There you go. Charge!
My lord, the battle has begun.
You don't say.
Yes, my lord.
He was like, no way. I had no idea. Oh, Ormond is about to screw Darren up so bad, too. Oh, no. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Damn, Sir Roderick is a beast. He doesn't give a crap, kid or not. That just, boom. Yikes.
He is not with his dragon.
So where the hell is Sir Ulf? They can't find him. Ormond's side can't find him. Where is Ulf? Oh boy. Bring on Caraxes. Duck for Dragonfire. You don't want to get burned by that. And here's Johnny. How in the world does Daemon have such good plot armor? He didn't even get shot once.
Go now!
Oh, they're in the gates on both sides. This is about to get crazy. And naturally, Sir Ulf is passed out drunk.
Do as you've been told.
Yeah, so Rhaenyra doesn't seem so bad now all of a sudden, does she? Gosh. Pure chaos. I love the battle episodes in the Game of Thrones series so much.
You and your dragon are at the look. Just look.
Poor freaking guy. Literally just a messenger. They killed the messenger. Oh god. Sarah Ulf is officially airborne. It really sucks that he ended up fighting for the enemy side. The enemy side. The other side. It's treated the same way as Rhaenyra treats him, if not worse. Oh, Sir Roderick has got his eye on Ormond. Is he about to just hand it to him? Oh. Ow. That was amazing. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It literally spurts him with blood and instantly gags. That was some like levity in a battle. That was great. Oh, was that right up the bumhole?
Fuck you too.
Wow! Alright, so Ser Ulf just wants everyone to burn. Ormond's done for. Sir Roderick's done for. This is insane. Oh, you're lucky, Damon. That guy was actually kind of kicking your ass. Well, it kind of sucks. What they wanted to prevent in Tumbleton happened anyways. The dragon just dragon-fired the shit out of the city, so people have been burned out anyways. Yep. As usual, in war, there are no winners.
Alf has turned. The town is lost.
Yeah, the town's more than lost. Ulf burned everything. You know how hard that would be, too, being just, like, one of the people that's, like, just a commoner, like, keeping track of whose dragon belongs to who and all that? That'd be just such a mess. What's Helena about to do? Holy crap, no shit. Alright, so Gawain Hightower actually survived. By Ormond, he was burned to a crisp. He was a pretty great villain. I give him that. He was a great villain this season. Again, that right there shows the devastation of Dragonfire. That fast. Yeah, things aren't looking great for you, Rhaenyra. You just utterly lost Tumbleton. Freaking Helena just escaped. You're not in a good position at the end of this season. Wait, did she die? Oh, Rhaenyra's not messing around going into that last season. Oh. All right. Holy crap. That was an insane episode. That went by so quickly. Obviously, quite a bit happened, while at the same time, not that much happened. It was mostly just the battle and a lot of what's going on in King's Landing, sending us into next season. But holy crap. I'm going to take a step back. We're going to think about that for a minute, and then we will talk about the episode. Be right back, guys. All right. So, House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 8, The Treasons at Tumbleton. What an episode. Holy crap. Basically action-packed the entire time. All of the setup that we get this entire season pays off. Not in a massive way. We haven't got a full resolution yet. But that was a fantastic episode. As usual, we'll go through kind of each of the storylines, the stuff I like. We'll talk about it, and then I'll give it a score. And that's it for Season 3 of House of the Dragon. So first off, we have Aemond and kind of what's going on with him. So at Harrenhal, Aegon comes bursting into the hall down from above with Sunfire, and Aemond sees that Aegon, his brother, is alive. Aegon, obviously, he comes up and confronts Aemond, like, okay, how dare you? Seriously, you attack me, you burn me, like, I'm here, fight. Come on, let's fight to the death. You want to do this? Let's do this. And Aemond is just kind of sitting there just with a lot of shame and is just dumbfounded that his brother's actually alive and doesn't know how to respond to it. And Aegon naturally gets pissed that his brother doesn't want to fight, and he's like, seriously? What is this? What is this now? You're just becoming a shell of a person? You don't want to fight? And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward the season from there. Because now, I mean, Aegon, he's obviously pissed that Aemond just Dragonfired the shit out of him. But at the same time, I think there's still that slight family allegiance there, so I don't think obviously he's going to do anything to Aemond. I think Aegon and Aemond might team up in some way or work together at this point. And now the green side, Aegon's side, has more people. I don't think Aemond is interested whatsoever in like the throne anymore now that he's with Alice. So I think that's going to be more of a boon for Aegon on his side going into next season. So we've got all that going on. Aegon and Aemond are officially together there at Harrenhal. Sunfire's alive. I'm sure that at some point we'll see Vhagar again. It just depends when Vhagar comes back. So we've got that going on at Harrenhal. I'm really excited to see what's going on with that. This entire Alice storyline this season has been really strange, but it's also kind of tempered Aemond a little bit and turned him into a different person. So I'm very, very intrigued to see where that goes into season 4. We're going to skip over... We're going to talk about the bulk of the episode first, and then we'll skip back to Rhaenyra's storyline, because I feel like that's going to be a little bit more important going into the next season. So we've got Daemon and Ormond and everything going on at Tumbleton. So the battle forces are ready. Everyone's lined up surrounding Tumbleton. We've got all of this going on. The Starks and the Rivermen are in front. So they're going to rush the city and climb up over the walls, get to the inside, and open the gates for everyone else. So before that happens, we have Gwaine Hightower. He comes outside of the wall with Corlys. Is trying to broker a deal with Daemon, basically telling him, like, okay, we don't have to do this battle, we don't have to do this blood to where just eventually everyone's dead. How about we figure something out where Daemon can rule these pieces, Rhaenyra can rule these pieces, we all live together in harmony, we have a network of ruling instead of this constant bloodshed. And naturally Daemon, he doesn't go for that. He's like, no, Rhaenyra is the queen of all. We're not doing this, like, ruling piecemeal, like, bend the knee, or, like, no. It, like, strangles out Gwaine Hightower, essentially. Like, yeah, nice try, but no, that's a joke, kid. Go away. We're doing a battle. So Gwaine Hightower tried. He tried to broker a peace deal. Corlys is officially safe out of the city with Daemon, but no peace deal. It's everything or nothing, basically, for Rhaenyra. So they tried. Obviously going forward, the battle starts because they're not brokering this peace deal. So the Starks rush in, the Rivermen rush in, they end up getting over the walls, so they're successful in their side of things, and they open up the gates. Meanwhile, all this is happening. Ormond is on the ground trying to find Ser Ulf that he recruited, because Ser Ulf came over to the other side. He was tired of being shamed by Rhaenyra and by Daemon, so he came over to the other side, said, no, I will burn Rhaenyra's forces. I've been mistreated, I've been mishandled, I've been lied to. So Ormond is looking for him. He's like, okay, where is this guy? We made a deal, we can't find him. All sorts of just havoc and craziness is going on in the streets while Ormond is trying to find Ser Ulf. The Daemon's forces officially have rushed in now because the gates are open. Finally, Ormond finds Ulf, and of course, Ormond being Ormond with his temper, kicks Ulf around a little bit, beats him down, and shames him. And now Ulf feels exactly the same way he felt that he did with Rhaenyra and Daemon when Daemon was kicking him around in the streets. So now we've gone full circle, and now Ulf's pissed off at both sides. So he's like, okay, so I'm just going to be mistreated and treated like just this useless piece of crap that is just a means to an end, essentially. Great. So screw everyone, essentially. So we've got all this battle going on, just people, soldiers left and right being killed, and the battle is being successful so far. We're not burning people out of their homes. The innocents are staying alive. The soldiers are the ones that are dying. But then Ulf starts burning people. Initially, he just starts with the army outside of the city like he was supposed to, just against Daemon's forces. But then, something snaps within him, and he starts burning the town. He comes down, he burns Ormond, and Sir Gregor... Not Sir Gregor. I forget the guy's name. One of the Stark Force people. He badass. I loved this character. But comes down, and those two are fighting on the top of the wall. And Ormond is basically... He's screwed. He's about to die. He's got a knife in his back. And Sir Ulf comes down with his dragon and Dragonfires the crap out of both of them, ending Ormond, ending... I want to say Sir Gregor, but I don't think that's his name. But one of the Stark forces, the main guy that's with the Stark King, the young Stark King. So Ormond is done. And this battle just keeps ensuing in the streets. It was fine at first. All these people in their homes were safe. Oh, there's my alarm again. All the people in their homes were safe. But then, of course, things get out of control, and Sir Ulf burns everything. So we've just got death and destruction everywhere. Innocent people dead, people on Daemon's side dead, people on Ormond's side dead. Just Dragonfire has just burned things everywhere. Tumbleton is officially lost. Many are dead. Ormond's gone. Darren, right now, we don't know where he's at. Sir Gawain Hightower is alive, but he's looking for Darren. And yeah, it's just death. Nobody has won the battle at Tumbleton. They're great. They had what's the word? Words are escaping me right now. But they intended that's what there it is. Their intent was to go in and get the soldiers out, rush the gates, and they would have been fine had Ulf not burned everything. Damn it. So, this massive battle, that's obviously the bulk of the episode where most of the stuff happened. Fantastic choreography, just insane crap happening the entire time. It's just a very fast-paced episode. While all that's happening, we've also got Rhaenyra's side, what she's dealing with in King's Landing. So, at the very beginning of the episode, obviously, Rhaenyra discovers that Aegon, he's alive! Holy crap! So she needs to put an end to this. Like, she needs to make sure she is legitimized, that she is the queen. So she goes back to the High Septon. She goes back to the Sept and talks to the religion, talks to basically the Pope is what he would be, his title. If it was like a title for the real world, she talks to the High Septon, says, I need to be legitimized. Now that we know Aegon's alive, I need to be legitimized. And basically the Septon's reply is, no, we know that Aegon's alive now. So now we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is a sign from the gods. He is meant to rule. Obviously, Rhaenyra doesn't like this very much. She tells him, like, no, you will legitimize me. And basically he said, no, we won't. If you want to declare war against us, just remember, like, you are declaring war against religion. You are declaring war against the gods, essentially, if you want to come up against us. And Rhaenyra, she's had enough. She's heard enough. She's like, you know what? Your gods mean nothing to a lot of people. Your temple means nothing. It's just brick. And she tells Alan of Hull, I think her hand of the king or one of her guards or something at this point, she tells him, like, okay, kill him. Like, take care of this. And so Alan goes up and inserts his sword into the High Septon, basically killing the Pope, killing the High Septon, the leader of the religion. So Rhaenyra has essentially declared war on religion at this point, steps out into the courtyard, and there's people just watching her everywhere. So she addresses the people, basically telling them, like, I will keep fighting for you. This is my city. I am the prince that is promised. And people, like, they're angry. You just see their faces. None of them are happy. None of them are vibing with this. They don't want Rhaenyra there. And she's giving this speech, basically, like, this is the prophecy. This is what is foretold. I am the prince that is promised. Basically telling him, I'm your ruler. Deal with it. Then, let's see. Meanwhile, while this is happening also, Miss Arya has been sent away and thanked for her service to the queen. So Miss Arya and the queen laid together just days prior to this. And Miss Arya served the queen very, very faithfully, basically being her hand to the queen, being her advisor, all of this. And the queen just like that lets her go. Tells her, like, I don't need your services anymore. Thank you so much for your services. But the way things are right now, I don't need your services. So I don't know what's going to happen with Miss Arya next season. I don't know if she's going to turn code over to the other side and she's going to like tell them all of Rhaenyra's secrets. But Rhaenyra is just burning bridges left and right. The common people hate her. Miss Arya at this point isn't a fan of her. Corlys doesn't like her because she didn't legitimize his sons. Last nail in the coffin too. She goes back to the High Keep, where Helena was. We saw Helena earlier walking towards the window. I wasn't sure exactly what was going on. Well, Rhaenyra goes back to the High Keep. There's the tapestry that Helena was working on the entire time, hanging out of the window. And we look down below, and Helena has been impaled upon some spikes. She has jumped out of the window of the High Keep, and Helena is now dead. So just so much happening while this battle is going on. Rhaenyra is losing sight of the plot more and more and more. Just worse and worse things are happening. We've lost a dreamer. We've lost Helena. This vision of Dreamfire, her burning the enemies, that won't come true anymore. We thought maybe Helena would rule eventually. Well, no, Helena's dead now. And we do, at the very end of the episode, also see Alicent, and there's a lot of butterflies or moths that come up off of bushes, and she's kind of looking at them like, huh. And that's, I think, a symbolic way of like, hey, Helena just died. So I think that deep down, Alicent knows too, because right now we don't know where Alicent is. Obviously, I think she's on her way back to King's Landing. We just don't know where she's at right now. But yeah, Rhaenyra's not in a good place. She comes back up to the High Keep. The episode ends with her shutting the windows of the High Keep and shutting herself in, obviously symbolizing her internal space is not good. She's got to figure out where to go from here, but things are not good. Rhaenyra is losing control completely. She's got multiple claimants for the throne that are closing in. Aegon's closing in. Darren, we have no idea where he's at. Tumbleton is lost. Miss Arya is gone. The commoners hate her. Rhaenyra is in a very bad spot at the end of the third season. And the episode ends with her closing the windows. Cuts to black. Kind of a cliffhanger. Not really. But there's definitely enough plot threads left dangling going into next season that we've got a lot left. So, really good episode. I really, really enjoyed it. The battle was so well done. Just so fast-paced. There was so much that happened in this episode, while at the same time, like I said, not really. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to Season 4. You know, we have to wait another couple years. Takes a while to get good TV. But I think we're in a very interesting place going into Season 4. There's different loyalties everywhere. We've got a lot of people in different spots, people at different levels of power, people before that we thought were done for that are now a lot higher up in power, Aegon particularly. So I'm very interested to see where we go in Season 4. That being said, though, I'm not going to cover too much about the rest of the series right now. We are going to do a little review as well for the entirety of Season 3 that I'm going to start working on now that our reaction and review series are over. But anyways, let's talk about the score. So, House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 8, The Treasons at Tumbleton. If I were to give this an honest rating, I would give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Not quite as high as the first episode of the season. Those first 2 episodes of this season were just insane. That positioned us in such a great place for the rest of the season. But this episode, still great. The battle was amazing. It's so fast-paced. Lots going on. All of our characters are being put into these positions that are going to affect them for the rest of the series, which Season 4 is going to be the final season of the series once we get that. But yeah, I really liked the episode. I would say it gets an 8.5 out of 10 for a great battle, great character moments. Cliffhangers weren't really awful to where they pissed me off, but they were intriguing enough to where I'm excited to watch more, but not angry that we're left on such a cliffhanger that we have to wait 2 years for, that won't be resolved, that we need to know the answer to. So I'm glad that we didn't get a major cliffhanger. But yeah, that being said, guys, that is the end of our House of the Dragon reaction and mini review series for Season 3. If you guys found use out of this video and enjoyed it, please think about subscribing to the channel and liking the video. It helps me out, helps the algorithm reach more people, and just lets me know what you guys think of the video. Additionally, please comment below. Let's talk about the season. Let's talk about what you liked in this episode, what you did and didn't like about the battle. Let's get a dialogue going about House of the Dragon Season 3. I will be having a review coming out within the next couple weeks. Just kind of have to get everything together. My reviews take a little bit longer just because of all the footage that I get, but I do intend to put a review out for the entire season. That being said, though, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me, watching me react to the series, and just chat about House of the Dragon. I love each and every single one of you. I appreciate you so much for coming and supporting this channel. And, as usual, everybody, until the next video, peace, guys.